In the glorious year of 2026, when cars no longer simply drive but glide, whisper, and occasionally hum Beethoven's Ninth in quantum-synchronized surround sound, Cadillac, that hallowed keeper of chrome dreams, unveiled its crown jewel, the 2026 Cadillac XLR, a machine not so much built as it was conjured, and at the very heart of its engineered soul lay a symbol so powerful, so unnecessarily majestic, that it defied categorization. The badge, not merely a logo, not just a nameplate, but a radiant, multi-layered emblem forged in a lab where starlight, liquid nitrogen, and the shattered ambitions of lesser automakers were compressed under the philosophical weight of luxury into a 7.3-ounce artifact of unbridled excess. Yes, this badge, lovingly dubbed the Emblem of Ascendancy by Cadillac's design priests, was rumored to be embedded with nano-gold harvested from Martian meteorites and trimmed in antimatter carbon that allegedly bent sunlight just enough to create a subtle halo effect visible only to those with a net worth exceeding 7 figures and an appreciation for rare earth tonalities. And yet, despite its exotic origin and whispered capabilities, some say it improves your credit score just by glancing at it. This badge served more than an aesthetic purpose. It was the spiritual gateway to the XLR's essence, housing behind its smooth, multi-dimensional face a micro-AI node calibrated to respond to the owner's emotional state via a proprietary biometric handshake initiated when you press your thumb against the badge and whisper your deepest automotive desire into the grille. And what happened next, of course, was nothing short of metaphysical. The car would pulse once, shimmer faintly, and hum in agreement, unlocking modes that hadn't even been written into the owner's manual, like Tempest mode, where the aerodynamics would realign to match weather patterns, or Ego Drive, a setting where the suspension would stiffen with arrogance and play Kanye West's greatest hits on loop, all while projecting your name onto nearby billboards via 6G satellite injection. And still, all of it, was only the beginning, for the badge itself, that gloriously over-engineered relic of Baroque automotive ambition, was a shapeshifter too, capable of subtly morphing its facets based on who was looking at it, displaying varying designs that paid homage to Cadillac history, from the LaSalle crest to the ghosted silhouette of the 1959 Eldorado's tailfin, all rendered in micro-LED lattices barely thicker than a strand of angel hair pasta, and even more wild than its chameleonic artistry was the badge's sentient warning system. When threatened, say, by a rogue drone, paparazzi, or an insufficiently premium valet, the badge would emit a high-pitched frequency inaudible to humans, but devastating to weak-willed imposters, retract slightly into the hood with a dismissive hiss, and deploy a laser-etched hologram of the owner's legal team, quoting trademark infringement laws in perfect Mandarin and Bavarian-accented German simultaneously. But perhaps the most controversial feature of this cosmic insignia was its supposed telepathic handshake mode, a function Cadillac refused to confirm existed but which enthusiasts swore activated after 88 hours of continuous ownership, during which the badge would begin to subtly influence its owner's driving instincts, whispering lane change suggestions and timing green lights with uncanny precision, a phenomenon that caused widespread debate across luxury forums, some hailing it as automotive enlightenment, others warning of badge-induced overconfidence syndrome. And yet, despite the conspiracy theories, the lawsuits, the haikus composed by devoted badge collectors in Kyoto, the 2026 XLR badge continued to captivate, with some owners reportedly removing the badge from their car and wearing it as a brooch, only to discover it still functioned, adjusting temperature, ordering coffee drones, and once, allegedly, intervening in a divorce proceeding by projecting a memory of the couple's first road trip in a previous-gen Cadillac on a nearby Tesla cyber screen billboard, drawing tears and reconciliation. And all of this grandeur, this absurdity, this unfathomable level of attention to symbolic detail was, according to Cadillac's own internal documentation, leaked by a disillusioned intern turned NFT artist, part of a broader initiative dubbed Project Phoenix Sigil, a clandestine 5-year program to redefine vehicular identity as a fusion of heritage, personal expression, and artificial metaphysical projection. And if you think that's a mouthful, wait until you hear about the badge's customizable scent mode, in which it emits a barely perceptible but psychologically calibrated aroma, like Success Musk, Heritage Oak, or Soft V12, depending on the time of day and traffic density, a feature that so disoriented a rival European brand's focus group that their CEO reportedly cancelled an entire product line in existential panic, muttering, "We have no badge game," before retreating into a vineyard to rethink brand philosophy. And to be fair, how could they compete, when the Cadillac badge now doubled as a concierge hub, a medical scanner, and, during one CES preview that no one was allowed to film, a key to unlocking a limited-run augmented reality mode called Drive Through Time, where the car would project historically accurate roadside visuals from the 1940s, 60s, or even a speculative 2090, depending on your choice, letting drivers pretend they were fleeing Prohibition agents, cruising into Woodstock, or escaping the smog of a future Los Angeles where hoverboards had finally replaced scooters, and in the end, whether loved, feared, or worshipped, the 2026 Cadillac XLR badge was not merely a symbol but a provocation, an identity, a lifestyle commandment etched in nano-crystal memory and scented oils, a manifesto that declared, with the same unapologetic arrogance as a jazz solo played at 2 a.m. in a velvet-swathed lounge, this car, and by extension this badge, isn't driven, it drives you.